Hello, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and I'm so glad that you have joined me today for my Tickled Tuesday video. I just want to remind you that our next paper pumpkin, Autumn Abundant, Autumn Abundance, I can't remember what order it goes, that you can order up until September 10th. So don't forget to do that. All right, and then the haunted home, some of you might be wondering about that. It is still not available. I will let you know when it will be. I don't even think they have a date that they expect just yet, but I'll double check on that and let you know on Sunday. Okay, before we get going, let's see. I'm going to start with some things here. I got to adjust my camera here so that you guys can see what I got here. Okay. All right. This is my kind of my tips and tricks kind of thing for this week, only it's not really a tip or a trick. It's just to let you know how wonderful the supplies for Stampin' Up! Are. A lot of people, when I talk to them, they go, I'm not creative. I don't know how in the world to make a card. I don't know what colors to put together. All that kind of stuff. Well, Stampin' Up! Makes it really simple for you. And with the kits, you can just do exactly what the kit says, and you've got it done. It's that simple. But one of the things that Stampin' Up! Does that I just absolutely love is how they coordinate all their colors. I remember when I first started making cards, and I wasn't even aware of Stampin' Up! Yet, and I would go to the nearest hobby store, and I would try to match ribbon with color cardstock and all these different things, and the matching of the colors was just unbelievable. And I remember helping a bride one day because she wanted me to make her invitations, and we were looking at it, was like, oh, that's not going to go, and oh, they don't have this, and I don't know how many times we finally changed the shades and the colors to get what she was looking for. It took us hours to even figure it out. Well, Stampin' Up! Makes it really easy for you because all their products are color coordinated. And I'm going to show you what I mean by showing you with the color Summer Splash. All right? Now, what's great about this is that you have your Summer Splash ink pad. And I don't know if you can really tell. Can't really it's dark, but it's that color. All right? Which goes with this. And you can see in the DSP paper where all that Summer Splash is. We've got it in there and in part of here and in this. And the darker shades are actually our Shy Shamrock that was added to it. But all of those fit together. We have blending pens that will do what you need. We have a dark and a lighter shade. And let's see, I should get a piece of paper to, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference on this. That's all I have in front of me, though. That's the lighter shade, and here's the darker shade. So they're very similar, but there is a difference. Okay? Then, I think I put them on the wrong caps. They also, if you look at the caps, you can see one is darker than the other as well. All right. And then the markers themselves, they have a color for that. Some of our colored pencils have those. It won't with the Summer Splash because the Summer Splash is part of the in colors, but our colored pencils go with all of our other colors that you see all the time. And then they have the ribbon that goes with it. And so all these things all coordinate together so that you can make your card. And it will, in the book, if you're choosing certain colors, you can always look and see what colors you can look up a card in online, and it'll tell you what colors are in it, and then you can know how to coordinate it all. So it's really simple. It's right there for you, and you really don't have to do any digging with it. All right, so my tip is get a hold of a catalog and also look online to see what you can do. All right, I'm going to take my sweater off here, and we are going to go and start on today's card. Now, before we get to the card, I do want to introduce you to something else that's coming up. All right. Stampin' Up! Is offering a new product, and it's their scrapbooking products, and they have a whole set of ways to preserve memories. Now, a lot of you love to do scrapbooking. You'd rather do a scrapbook than you would a card. Honestly, that is understandable. And I've done some scrapbooking myself, and so I understand the joy there is in preserving those pictures and those memories of the things that you've done with your family. Let me show you just a little bit of what they've done. Okay. They're offering, right now, these are the 4 colors that they are offering to be available in a stack of 12 by 12. And you can get, I don't think this is an assortment. I think this is one pack of Pool Party, 1 pack of Garden Green, and so on and so forth. But you'll see that they have what we call a two-tone, and that's why it says Seeing Double. Because on one side of the sheet it's dark, and on the other side it's light. It's a lighter shade. It's the same color, but it's just a lighter shade. And so they've added that in for the scrapbooking, so you have a variety of things to do. I thought that was really cool. All right. Then there will be a brochure coming out and so forth that will tell you about kits, because they're also making kits. And none of these things will be available until tomorrow, September 4th. They're so new that I can't even get them until tomorrow as well. So if you are interested in anything that comes out, get online and look at everything real quick and get your order in as quickly as you can, because it'll probably go fast, especially with the demonstrators going at it as well. So make sure that you take a look if you're very interested in these. All right. I'm going to purchase this one, the Autumn to Remember. And then that way I will be able to share with you what these kits are all about. And we can make some cards together or some scrapbooking pages. And they have, they have 2 winter kits, a Halloween kit, and then this fall kit that you can choose from. So take a look at it, see what you want to do, and then go ahead and order. You can go to creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. Again, that's creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. Place your order, put me in as your demonstrator, and then you will be able to get your products. Okay? All right, now we can get to our card. All right, I told you that I would be sharing with you some things from our new catalog. I still can't show you the inside of the catalog because it won't be available until tomorrow, actually. Everything's available tomorrow. And but one of the products is a stamping set, and actually it's a bundle called Hang an Ornament. And so the bundle is a die cut set as well as your photopolymer stamps. All right. And so I put together a card, and I thought it was fun to do. So we're going to make another one very similar to this, but it'll be a little different. All right, so I'm just going to, you know what? I'm going to keep this up here so I have room down here to show you. All right, here's my card. And I'm using the basic white. And I'm looking for my bone folder. There it is. And I already cut 5 1/4 by 4 basic white, and I embossed it with our So Swirly embossment folder, the 3D embossment folder. I'm going to take a strip of, this is 1.5 inches of real red, and I just stamped some leaves on it. I'm going to take my ribbon, which is something silver. Let me look real quick. Sorry about that. I should have had it over here and I forgot to grab it. Silver and white ribbon is what it is. And what I'm going to do is I am going to use my tear and tape, because that seems to hold the ribbon down really good. And I'm not going to put it on the front, but I will put it on the back. All right, I'm just going to center this, and then I'm going to take my tear and tape and I'm going to put a strip here. And a strip there. All right. There we go. And then I'm just going to lay this down. Pull it kind of snug on the other side, but not too snug that I bend the paper. And then we're ready to go. Then I'm going to take my multi-purpose glue, and I'm just going to run some glue on here so I can adhere this to the card. And I'm going to put it about right there. There we go. Okay. Now I already did some of this ahead of time just to save time with our video, because I knew I'd be talking about the other things. So I'm just going to put some of these together, and then we'll just apply it all on here. I'm going to add a few things to this. If you are going to use some of the smaller images, you will want to get a tweezers, because it will work better for you. And I'm just going to take these leaves, and I'm going to turn them over so I'm looking, oh, there we go. So I'm looking at the back sides. And this way, by doing so, you're helping yourself by not getting your hands all full of glue by using your tweezers. And that's why I suggest it. It's not necessary, but it's a lot easier so you don't get glue all over the place. Because what happens, at least for me, when I use these little things, then if I'm not using tweezers, then my fingers get all full of glue, and it's a mess. And then I can't pick up anything else because my fingers are touching it picks up everything because they're so full of glue. All right, I have 3 little red dots in here as well that you can see. So those are going to be my berries. So I'm just going to put a dot on each one. Oh, see, even that has glue on it. There we go. And then we're just going to add them to our picture. And I'll just hold that in place for a few minutes, a little bit, a few seconds rather than minutes. It really doesn't take long. Then we'll put this one on there. And then the last one. Okay, now this is going to be my center ornament, and instead you can see the difference here. Here I put hooks on them. This one I just took string, some silver string, and we do have silver and gold thread or ribbon. You would find it in the ribbon section that you can use to make your ornaments. These ornaments, when you die cut them, they do put in the hole there, so it's easy to assemble it. All right. And I'm just going to put this right here in the middle. Oops, I think I'm going to bring up my ribbon a little bit, though. I don't want it leaning down. There we go. And then I'm going to put my other ornaments on there. Now the colors I've used are, as I mentioned before, the basic white, the real red. This is peacock, pretty peacock. The one I'm putting down now is old olive, and I'm going to be adding a lost lagoon. So just so you know what colors we used here. Okay. And just so it, I'm going to slide this over just a tad. There, all is merry, 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 merry. And then we're going to take this, now that we've had that all put together, and we're going to adhere this to the top of our card, which is also in basic white. And I usually put a good amount of adhesives, or the dimensionals, on these so that I know with everything on top of it, it's going to stick good. There we go. Make sure I have the right side there. Okay. And we're going to center that right on there. And there's our other ornament card. So these are what, this is just an example of what you can make with the Hang and Ornament bundle. All right. It's a lot of fun. It's a cute bundle. Another thing that we can do is we can make a gift tag. All right. So let's put that together. I'm going to use shaded spruce. And I'll stamp that on here. And you can see it shows where the hanging part would go, the top of the ornament and everything. And then you will eventually go cut this out. I'm just going to stamp this to show you how I've done it, and then I'll show you I did one already, so I'll show you what it looks like. And then I just took the "Just for You" message, and I find that empty space, and I put it right in there. And then I just cut the whole ornament out, and it looks like this. And you can put your "To From" in the back, and you've got a nice little tag for your gift. You can put a ribbon on there or an embellishment or anything that you would like to dress it up as well. So that's what you can do with these cards and gift tag. So I hope that you will, if you're interested in this hang an ornament, make sure that you look it up after tomorrow, because it won't be available till tomorrow. But you can certainly order that and make your Christmas cards this year with that as well. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I've had a great time showing you all these different things, and I hope you've enjoyed it as well. You have a fantastic week, and I will see you Sunday for my Simple Sunday video. Bye now.